হ্যালো বন্ধুরা, আসসালামু আলাইকুম। BCS এর পক্ষ থেকে সবাইকে স্বাগত জানাচ্ছি। আমাদের আজকের বিষয় হচ্ছে ইংরেজি সাহিত্যের কোটেশন সমূহ, যেগুলো খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ। এখানে সাহিত্যের মধ্যে কোটেশন রয়েছে। আশা করি এখান থেকে কমন করার সম্ভাবনা রয়েছে। তো চলুন দেখে নিই। ইফ উইন্টার কামস ক্যান স্প্রিং বি ফার বিহাইন্ড। এই লাইনগুলো পার্থিবিশের শেলি ওয়েট টু দ্য ওয়েস্ট উইন্ড কবিতা থেকে নেওয়া হয়েছে। ইফ উইন্টার কামস ক্যান স্প্রিং বি ফার বিহাইন্ড। Justice delayed is justice denied was stated by William Gladstone. Justice delayed is justice denied, stated by William Gladstone. Beauty is truth, truth is beauty, written by John Keats. John Keats wrote on a Russian urn. এই কবিতার অংশ হচ্ছে Beauty is truth, truth is beauty. All the world's stage and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrance, and each man in his time play many parts. His act being 7 ages. These lines are from William Shakespeare's As You Like It. William Shakespeare As You Like It এর অংশ বিশেষ হচ্ছে এই লাইন। But I have promised to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Robert Frosted stopping by the woods on a snowy evening. Stopping by the woods and on a snowy evening. এই কবিতার বিখ্যাত লাইন হচ্ছে But I have promised to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Our sweetest song are those that tell a saddest thought. Our sweetest song are those that tell a tale of saddest thought. It is over to Skylar থেকে নেওয়া হয়েছে। পার্সি বিশি শেলি টু এ স্কাইলার কবিতা থেকে নেওয়া হয়েছে। Full many a flower is born to blush unseen and waste its sweetness in the desert air. Full many a flower is born to blush unseen and waste its sweetness in the desert air. These lines are from Elegy Written in the Country Churchyard, written by Thomas Gray. Thomas Gray, Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard এর অংশ হচ্ছে এটি। To err is human, to forgive is divine. Is written by Alexander Pope. Cowards die many times before their death. Written by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare তার জুলিয়াস সিজার কবিতায় লিখেছেন Cowards die many times before their death. Knowledge is power was stated by John Hobbes. Knowledge is power. Stated by John Hobbes. Reading makes a fool man, confidence a ready man, writing an exact man. Written by Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon of Studies এর অংশ থেকে নেওয়া হয়েছে। Reading makes a full man, conference ready man, and writing an exact man. We look before and after and pine for what is not. We look before and after and pine for what is not. A quotation from To a Skylark written by P.B. Shelley, Percy Bysshe Shelley. Some books are to be tested, others to be swallowed, and some few to be chewed and digested. These lines are from Of Studies, written by Francis Bacon. Poets are the unacknowledged legislator of the world, written by P.B. Shelley. Poets are the unacknowledged legislator of the world, written by P.B. Shelley. He prayed best who loved best. These lines are from The Rime of the Ancient Mariner, written by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Handsome is that handsome does. Handsome is that handsome does. Written by Goldsmith. Thus I enter and thus I go. A quotation from The Patriot, written by Robert Browning. Robert Browning এর Patriot কবিতা থেকে নেওয়া হয়েছে। Thus I enter and thus I go. Come live with me and be my love, and we will the pleasure prove that hills and valley dales and fields and all the craggy mountains yells. These lines are from The Passionate Shepherd to His Love, written by Christopher Marlowe. The Passionate Shepherd to His Love, written by Christopher Marlowe. To be or not to be, that is the question, is the quotation from Hamlet, written by William Shakespeare. Nature never did betray the heart that loved her. Nature never did betray the heart that loved her. Quotation from William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth poem. The government is the best which governs least, is the quotation from Henry David Thoreau. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Sweet are the uses of adversity. এটি হচ্ছে উইলিয়াম শেক্সপিয়ারের লেখা। লিখেছেন উইলিয়াম শেক্সপিয়ার। Veni vidi and vical is the quotation from Julius Caesar, written by William Shakespeare. Good faith is the best letter of recommendation. Good faith is the best letter of recommendation was stated by Queen Elizabeth I. Man is the political animal is stated by Aristotle. Man is the political animal stated by Aristotle. Frailty, thy name is omen. Frailty, thy name is omen is quoted from Hamlet written by William Shakespeare. A thing of beauty is joy forever. A thing of beauty is joy forever. This quotation from Endymion by John Keats. Endymion by John Keats. Give me a good mother, I will give you a good nation. Stated by Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte. Man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains. Rossi. Oh, lift me as a wave, a leaf, a cloud. I fall upon the throats of Liefel. I bleed. These lines are from Ode to the West Wind, written by Percy Bysshe Shelley. Power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupts absolutely. Was stated by Lord Acton. 10,000 saw at a glance. 10,000 saw at a glance is written by William Wordsworth. He said this in I wandered lonely as a cloud. I wandered lonely as a cloud. All the perfume of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. This quotation from Macbeth written by William Shakespeare. Water, water everywhere, not a drop to drink. These lines are from the poem Rime of the Ancient Mariner written by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are daren't of in our philosophy. These lines are from Hamlet, written by William Shakespeare. Behold her, Singla in the field, yo solitary highland lasso, reaping and singing by herself, stop here, gently pass. These lines are from Solitary Reaper written by William Wordsworth. An unexamined life is not worth living. An unexamined life is not worth living. Stated by Socrates. Child is the father of man. Child is the father of man is taken from the writing of William Wordsworth. Blow, blow, thou winter wind, thou art not so unkind as a man say in gratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude. These are from William Shakespeare. Brevity is the soul of wit. Brevity is the soul of wit, stated by William Shakespeare. A little learning is dangerous thing, stated by Alexander Pope. Fair daffodils, fair daffodil, we weep to see you hasten away soon. Away soon. As yet the early rising sun has not attained his noon. These lines are from Two Daffodils, written by Robert Herrick. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven, written by John Milton in his Paradise Lost. Popular opinion is the greatest lie. Popular opinion is the greatest lie was stated by Thomas Carlyle. Admiration is the daughter of ignorance. Admiration is the daughter of ignorance. Stated by Franklin. Death is the golden key that opens the places to an eternity. Death is the golden key that opens the place of eternity. By John Milton. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Stated by Franklin. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Stated by Alexander Pope. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Fame is the perfume of heroic deeds. Fame is the perfume of heroic deeds. Stated by Socrates. Government of the people, by the people, for the people. Stated by Abraham Lincoln. God made the country and man made the town. Stated by Cowper. Help thyself, the God will help them. Help thyself, the God will help them. Stated by Herbert. I slept and dreamed that life was beauty. I wakened and found that life was duty. I slept and dreamed that life was beauty. I wakened and found that life was duty. S. Cooper. Love looks not with eyes but with the mind. Love looks not with the eyes but with the mind. বলছেন উইলিয়াম শেক্সপিয়ার। Man's conscience is the oracle of God. Man's conscience is the oracle of God, stated by Lord Byron. One should eat to live, not live to eat. One should eat to live, not live to eat. Franklin. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. By Shakespeare. Speech is great, but silence is greater. Speech is great, but silence is greater. Thomas Carlyle. Patience is better, but its fruit is sweet. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Rossi. Men are women's playthings. Woman is the devil. Victor Hugo. Victor Hugo বলেছেন men are women's playthings. Women is the devil. Ability is the poor man's wealth. Ability is the poor man's wealth. Mr. Warren. আশা করি তথ্যগুলো ভালো লেগেছে। যদি ভালো লাগে তাহলে অবশ্যই ভিডিওটিতে লাইক দিন, কমেন্টের মাধ্যমে আপনাদের মতামত জানান, ভিডিওগুলো শেয়ার করুন এবং অবশ্যই চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশের বেল আইকনটি বাজিয়ে দিন।